Well, I thought I would beat the rain this morning, come out to throw some stone, but it's been drizzling for the past hour and a half, I guess, and starting to pick up a little bit rain now, so throwing is off the table. So got to figure out something that'll make me move fast today.
Give up now, leave me be. It's a crime of the century. And if you give up what you know. And if you leave me, that's okay. I need you now, but I can't pretend. Anyway, I wanna hide, so give your love to me. I wanna hide, so give your love to me. I wanna hide, so give your love to me. I wanna hide, so give your love to me. And beat me till I bleed. I can't pretend it's a crime of a century. I made a bed that's filled with seeds to sow. I get along, I drink my fill. I burn myself on the edge of a windowsill. I wanna hide, so give your love to me. I wanna hide, so give your love to me. I wanna hide, so give your love to me. I wanna hide, so give your love to me. This is what they want. This is what they care.
Alright, so stage one of the evening of craziness is done. Gymnastics class, now we're going to get dinner, and then we have a baseball game at 7:30.
This is what they want. This is what they
It's currently 9:45 at night. We're leaving the baseball field. The Royals got a win in the first round of the tournament in an absolutely crazy game. But now I have a very tired 3-year-old and a very tired 7-year-old. Now we gotta somehow get bathed and in bed. They were supposed to be in bed about an hour and 45 minutes ago. But hey, this is baseball life, right? So the next morning, I needed to do some speed squats of some kind. I kind of told myself that's what I needed to do, and that morning my hips were feeling pretty tight and my shoulders were killing me. So I decided to go box squats to a little bit of a high box, right at parallel, but I went with a wider stance. Even though my hips were hurting, I always feel like going wider kind of helps with that. I feel like it kind of loosens things up. When I get a little bit of external rotation in the hips with the squat, it really tends to help. And I just went with a wider grip than normal because my shoulders were just not having it going narrow. It's the amount of throwing that I'm doing along with the amount of lifting. My shoulders are they're tender right now, so I don't want to push it into the place where I'm injured or I feel like I have to hold back on anything, especially throwing. But the squats felt good. They felt speedy enough, so it got the work done. I had to get some weight on my back so I could find some time later to throw. I'm not spending that much time lifting, just need to focus more on the time in the field. It stopped raining for the second half of today, so I got some sunshine. The ground's a little bit soft. It's really not that bad, though. I'm going to use spikes instead of my normal throwing shoes. Wouldn't be bad to practice with them anyway, just in case things are a little moist or soft in Utah. I'm not happy with the way Stone went at Texas Cottage Festival, so I've been spending a lot of my sessions working on drill work, working on very specific things that have kind of led to a lot of good things, especially in practice. I didn't even have my best throw wasn't even really bad in Arlington, but my consistency is way off, and that's happened the last few times I've competed where I'm not delivering consistent technique. So I'm gonna kind of go backwards of what seems to make sense instead of working on the specifics and the small things. I'm gonna step in, I'm gonna get warm just like I would on games day, and I'm gonna take 3 Braemar throws with a 20 pounder, and then I'm gonna take 3 competition throws with either for the open stone with either a shot put or a 16.5 pound stone. I want to focus on stepping in and throwing, getting out of my head, step in, throw, and just count on that, count on my body, count on muscle memory to work, instead of trying to walk myself through everything, and see where that gets me.
Something about whiskey.
Okay, so warm-ups were walk and throw, a few toes to board, and 3 stands with the shot put. The best stand was 39 feet on the button. That shows me that, you know, my size, my experience, my ability level, that I'm getting plenty of push on the stone. And, you know, I need to be throwing the open stone somewhere in the mid-40s. I think that's the goal. I think that's a good place to be. You know, I need to be regularly able to do that. So being able to stand 39 it's a good sign. It just means that I need to efficiently find a way to get to the front to deliver. And what's been happening is that coming out of the back, that I am speeding up, slowing down, bleeding energy everywhere to the point where I'm not setting myself up for that finish. I just need to get some momentum going into a standing throw. That's really all the open stone or shot put is. So I just need to relax, do what it takes to get to the front. So let's work on some Braemar stone, and we'll come back to the open stone, see if we can actually do that.
Oh, the whiskey, I'd be president. It was.
Okay, so the Braemar throws were less than stellar. That's like a 21 pound stone, somewhere in there. It's a little odd shape, so it came out strange to me all 3 times, but still, nonetheless, not a lot there right now. I think the best one was 33. So, you know, last week I threw a 23 pounder 34 feet. So, the pop isn't there today, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe relying on that a little bit less is going to help me be a little more consistent throughout. Who knows? Let's grab the shot put, see how it goes.
Then follow the whiskey. I'd be spinning my wheels. If it wasn't for the whiskey, I'd go home.
Yeah. First 3 with the shot, I just tried to step in and just come out of the back as fast as I could. Stop thinking, stop calculating through. It was kind of a hot mess. I was just swinging open way too fast, and the left leg was kind of just right leg was just kind of dragging behind. It was a mess. I mean, I threw 140 feet, so that's all well and good, but that's probably just from moving fast. That's not from getting myself in any good positions. So it's somewhere in the middle now. So I need to find that same kind of mental setup to just set up and go, but have the same kind of patience and get a little lower and actually get over my left a little bit and actually throw correctly. So let's try a few like that. Okay, here's the deal. All those are hitting right at 39 feet. And that's exactly what I threw for a stand earlier with the 16 shot. So whatever I'm doing is not giving anything else to the throw. It's not. I'm doing all that work to get back to square one. So that can't be the way. I know there's a lot of technical problems with that spin. I can see it, I can feel it, I know there's a lot of technical problems. But we're closing in on less than 3 weeks until nationals. So instead of banging my head against the wall and trying to perfect that, I'm gonna try to bring up the glide. I'm gonna throw with the glide, see how it looks, see how it feels. If it's a little more consistent like it has been in the past, maybe that's the way to go. Simplifying a little bit might be the way. Again, I know that I can throw a good stand. I can throw a decent stand. I know I can get over 40 with a stand in the right circumstances. So it becomes a question of what's gonna give me the best chance to win. So let's keep working. Let's see what the glide does.
Let me go! Let me go! You wanna sing my song, man? For the whiskey, I'd be on a grave somewhere. If it wasn't for the whiskey,
That was a 47-foot foul, and not an unsavable foul. I think maybe I just had my decision made for me. Let's talk consistency, because one big throw is one thing, but being able to get in the neighborhood consistently, that's a different deal.
valedictorian. If it wasn't for the whiskey, I'd get to work on time.
All right, I'm not doing the right things to recreate the distance on the big throw, but I'm staying in the 41 to 43 neighborhood, even on really bad throws. That last one, I'm getting too excited. I'm not resting enough between throws. That last glide was really just kind of a skip. Let's pick up the stone. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of rest, pick up the stone, see if it translates there. I have a feeling it will.
If it wasn't for the whiskey, I'd go home. Oh, tell me that! Now let me go!
So here's the deal. No more, 45-foot plus throws coming out now. I don't know how much of that is a consequence of just practicing really fast, trying to get it in really fast. Too many reps in too short a time. Lack of talent, always a possibility. But every throw is a minimum 42 feet. I mean, I think maybe one dropped like 41 and change, but that's where I want to be consistency-wise. I would like even the subpar throws to be up in the low 40s. I think with a little bit of work, I can be right where I want to be in terms of distances where I was with the spin. So I think I got to ride this horse right now. We got 3 weeks left, and it's a little more simple technique. I need to polish it up a little bit, need to work on it. So I guess that'll be the next 3 weeks for Stone.
Let me go! Let me go! You won't test me, boy! For the whiskey, oh, I'd be dull like you.